Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you top 12 tricks on iOS 18 that will enhance your experience. These 12 top tricks I wanna show you are gonna make your phone quit that beginner mode so you can use your phone freely with better features and more functionality. And first, I'm gonna make sure that I have iOS 18 installed on my iPhone. iOS 18 is supported on iPhone XR and newer, so it will be iPhone XR, XS, 11, 12, and so on. And to check if you have iOS 18 installed, go to Settings, then go to General and go to About. If you have iOS 18.0, then you'll be able to use the features I'm gonna show you. But if you don't have iOS 18.0 or newer, you can just go back and go to Software Update. Then you'll be able to install the update here if you have iPhone XR or newer. And then you will be able to use these features. The first feature I want to show you is RCS messaging. RCS messaging allows you for seamless communication between iPhone and Android. So since iOS 18, you can send high quality photos, typing indicators, read receipts, voice messages, group chats, and more via messages between iPhone and Android users, which has previously been only available between two iPhones. And to use that feature, in the settings, go all the way down to apps, then go to Messages app, then scroll down here to text messaging. And you can see that I don't have RCS messaging available because it's a carrier dependent function. So not only depends on your iPhone, but also depends on your carrier. My carrier does not support RCS yet, but I'm sure it will be in the future. But if yours does, then you will be able to just see RCS messaging above MMS messaging, and you will be able to enable that. So that's how you use RCS messaging. And then in the Messages app, you'll be able to start RCS chat, but only with the users that also have RCS enabled on their end. But at least you can do it with Android users from now on. Then the next thing is to make Siri more patient. You can increase the Siri wait time to make it longer, so you don't, your Siri will not turn off after you just start thinking about what you want to say to her. So you will have more time to think about what do you want to respond and more. And to use it, go to Accessibility in Settings, then go to Siri. And now you can see Siri pause time. You can set it to default, longer, or longest. And that's about Siri patience. Now you can move on to automatic verification for CAPTCHA. Your iPhone is able to bypass CAPTCHA verification, which is the puzzle that you solve in order to prove you're not a robot in different websites and apps. And you can bypass that, so your iPhone will verify that automatically if you have automatic verification enabled. To do that, just go to your Apple account at the very top, click on your name, then go to Sign In and Security. Now go to automatic verification and make sure that it's on. If you want to learn more, just click on the blue text that says Learn More. Now, I'm gonna move on to the fourth feature, which is Limit IP address tracking. and that's gonna be in the cellular. Go to cellular in settings, then go to cellular data options and enable limit IP address tracking. So it will make it harder for websites and apps to track your online activity, and this feature is completely free. You don't need any subscription like you would need if you installed VPN. Now we can move on to the next feature, which is enable Wi-Fi assist on cellular data. So I'm gonna stay in the cellular in the settings and go down to Wi-Fi assist. When that option is enabled, then if you have poor Wi-Fi connectivity, your iPhone will automatically switch to cellular data to assist that connectivity so it doesn't drop your signal. For example, if you're leaving your house at the moment and your Wi-Fi gets poorer as you go further, it may drop at some moment and stop your music or podcast or anything else. And if you want to avoid that, just enable Wi-Fi assist, so whenever your Wi-Fi gets poor, it will automatically switch to cellular data really quickly. And now we can move on to the next feature, which is turn on highlights in Safari. If you want to browse smarter with contextual information based on AI and some recommendations, Apple TV shows, locations, insights, and anything else, then you can just go to settings, then go all the way down to apps and go to Safari. It's here. And now in Safari, you will be able to find highlights. I have this option enabled. You can enable or disable it, and that's how you do it. Now we can move on to the next thing, which is voice isolation. You can add voice isolation to some TV shows and series that you watch on Apple TV on your iPhone, so it will enhance dialogues, removing the background noises so you can hear the dialogues better. To enable that option, go to accessibility, then in accessibility go to audio and visual. Now find add voice isolation, and if that is enabled, then it will enhance dialogues so you can hear better. And now we can move on to the next feature, which is manage significant locations. Your Apple Maps app stores your frequently visited locations, so it can give you better recommendations in Maps, Spotlight, and more. But you may want to disable that option to decrease tracking on your device. It's up to you. I prefer to have that on, so it gives me better recommendations, but you likely may want to disable that. And to do that, in settings, go to privacy and security, then go to location services, then system services, significant locations, then you need to enter the iPhone passcode. And now you can see your recent records. Mine has recorded the home. You will see how many records do you have. You can clear the history. You can also disable the significant locations if you want to have better security, so it's up to you. Then I'm gonna show you how to enable low data mode on your iPhone in cellular settings, so it will increase your battery life and decrease your cellular data usage. And to do that, go to cellular, then go to cellular data options, and you can see that I have here low data mode. I can enable or disable it, But if your iPhone supports 5G, then this option will not be here. It will be here. This is not gonna say voice and data, it's gonna say data mode. You can click on it and then you will be able to enable low data mode. And if that's enabled, it reduces background activities and more. So it increases the battery life and uses less cellular data. The next thing is you can disable automatic app downloads on other devices. So if you have multiple Apple devices connected to the same Apple account, for example an Apple Watch, an iPad, or anything else, then your iPhone, if you download an app on your iPhone, it will be also downloaded on your iPad or Apple Watch automatically if that option is enabled, and also if that app is available for that other device. And if you want to disable that option, so whenever you install an app on your iPhone, it isn't automatically installed on other devices, you can do that in settings. So in settings, go all the way down to apps, then go to App Store, and now you can find app downloads. If that's enabled, then it will automatically download apps on your other devices, and if it's disabled, it will not. Then you can go, then I'm gonna show you the 11th option, which is change volume with buttons. Change the ringtone and alerts volume with buttons, because by default, when you click on the volume up and down buttons, then it will change the media volume, which is for music, videos, and something like that. But there's also another volume level, which is for ringtone and alerts. And if you want to be able to change the ringtone and alerts volume with the buttons, go to Sounds and Haptics in Settings, then make sure that this option is enabled. And from now on, whenever you click on the volume buttons, it depends on what you're doing on your phone. If you are not playing any media like music or videos, then it will change the ringtone volume. As you can see here, it has changed the ringtone volume on the top. But if you are playing some music or videos, then the volume buttons will adjust the media volume. And if change with buttons is disabled, then it always changes the media volume. And the last feature is you can turn off privacy preserving ad measurement. There is an option in Safari to track your ad performance. So ad providers will know whether their ads have great performance, and it is privacy preserving, but still it's a form of tracking. So if you don't like that, you can disable the ad measurement in settings. So go to settings, then go to all the way down to apps and go to Safari. In Safari, scroll all the way down to advanced, and now you can see privacy preserving ad measurement. If that's enabled, then you will help your ad providers to know whether their ads are good or not. But if that's disabled, then you will have greater security and less tracking on your phone. And that's basically all of the features I wanted to show you. That's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.